Hi, Kerri Smith here, and I want to take a minute today to kind of chat with you about some of the things that are going on in small credit unions. Recently, Bill Myers of the Office of Small Credit Union Initiatives with NCUA did a great talk on how small credit unions can thrive in 2016 and beyond. For me, working in a small credit union of 25 million, and we have about 3,500 members, there is a real struggle and to try to be relevant to our membership. And Bill in his talk definitely stated that relevancy is one of the most important things that credit unions need to focus on and work on. For our credit union, we are pretty much a single sponsor credit union, and our membership base is GE. We have our main office is located inside the main GE plant in Greenville, South Carolina, and we had a branch office in the GE aviation plant. And last year in February, March timeframe, we were notified that our credit union main office was going to be shut down during the 4th of July week. And it was a mandatory shutdown, and we asked for, could we bring in a generator, because it was a power grid work that they were doing within the plant, so that there was going to be no power to our facility. So we had asked, was there a way that we could bring in generator, and it was, of course, absolutely not, since they were working on the power grid. So we began at that point putting together the plan to actually operate out of our office in the aviation plant. Now, to give you some idea of the size of our footprint, is basically 2 teller windows and a loan officer's desk that's all connected. It's a very small space, but we knew that our system was up over there and we could at least operate and answer phone calls and things like that. We are small. We have only 10 employees, and so a lot of us elected to just go ahead and take our vacations during that time, and we would operate with a skeleton crew for that week. So we had made those plans. We had done everything to get that ready. And then on June the 5th, our branch office was located in the area of the GE aviation plant that experienced a catastrophic roof failure. They were very lucky. There were 56 people in the plant that night, and it happened about 7 o'clock. So they were very, very lucky. No one was injured, but because of the roof collapse, water pipes burst, and it was raining at the time. So water was forced, about 6 inches of water was forced throughout that plant. And of course, our office was totaled. Now, this was 3 weeks out from where we were going to use that facility for the week of the 4th. And I'm happy to say that our board and our management sat down, and we figured out that we could see if we could find a local credit union partner to allow us to give us some space to operate during that week. But the bigger thing that we did was we called an emergency board meeting, and there was about 278 employees in that GE aviation facility. And we knew that one day those folks had a job, and the next day they did not. And there was a lot of uncertainty about pay and what they were going to do, and we knew GE would take care of them, but with all companies there's a procedure, and they have to figure out how they're going to handle it. And the last thing we wanted was those employees to have to worry about money. So our board approved what we called an emergency loan, and it was up to $2,500 for 36 months at 2.99. And we said everyone was approved. There was no, we pulled credit, but it was not used as an underwriting criteria. We did ask for them to payroll deduct once their payroll did start the payments, and we put the first payment out 90 days. We figured 90 days GE would have made up their minds that they possibly could be back at work within 90 days. And all of our members that had loans with us, we went ahead and extended their loan due dates out 90 days. And sitting around the board table with our board, I looked at them all and I said, you realize this will be the defining moment of this credit union. There's no going back. And because not only were we faced with our main office being closed for a week, then losing our branch office, and our greatest area of growth, in fact. Most of our marketing plan for 2015 revolved around growing at the aviation facility, and that branch was not even open a whole year. So when we sit around those tables and trying to figure out what can we do for our members and to make a difference, and I'm here to tell you, because of that adversity, our credit union has grown significantly. And it hasn't necessarily come from the aviation plant, because we still don't have our branch open there. And here it is, January of 2016. The cool thing is, though, is the story got out. And our perception within our market is that we do lend to everyone and that we do provide personal service. So if you're a small credit union, or if you're an organization and you want to help your small credit unions learn about ways to grow and to thrive and to think about things a little bit differently, I would love to talk to your group. And I have a presentation that kind of walks through some of the things that we went through, but also some really good proven methods to help your credit union not only grow, but to thrive. Because I can tell you, growth for the sake of growth is empty, and it will never be sustained. But if you do it based on a real need and meeting members' needs and finding that spark and bring the energy to your institution, I guarantee you that it'll be sustainable growth and it will take your credit union to the next level. So let's thrive in 2016. Let's make it the best year we've ever had. And I look forward to talking to you and your groups. Thanks.